You know, Halo players love building just as much as they love bashing into each other with warthogs. Or almost as much anyway. And with the Forge making its grand return, Halo Infinite players have been cooking up all kinds of incredible things, from stunning maps to retro recreations, and those which totally change how you play the game. To access all these maps, all you need to do is search the name in the keyword tags in Forge, save a copy of it to your own files, and it will be right there waiting for you to kick off a game within it. Which map first though? Well, how about a trip to ancient Greece?
Paimon's Eternity map has been used as an early example of just how incredible the Forge creator tools are, and it really is hard to argue with. Its pristine white pillars and intricate detailing make it look like a chunk of ancient Greece has got shot off into space. It really is just a stunning place to hunt down your friends. It's not just eye candy either, having been perfectly designed to make for tight, tense combat encounters with enough verticality to open up some unique opportunities for those who know how to use a grapple shot. Pretty and practical, Eternity is a great place to start on your Forge adventure.
Sometimes you just want to get straight into the action, and at times like these, Starcaster 8281's Neurosis map is a real blessing. The whole place is basically just one giant bridge with one team stationed on either side of it. So when the match begins, there's pretty much nothing else to do except charge headlong into each other. The result is a super concentrated form of Halo fun that still provides plenty of room for tactical maneuvering as you choose between long-range sniper battles, vehicle assaults, and pure all-guns blazing rampages.
If you're looking to get up close and personal with your enemies, then Solution is the place to be. On top of its gorgeously grim diesel punk style, this map is filled with tight corridors, cramped spaces, and shadowy corners, making it an ideal map to engage in frantic close quarters battles or to find a good hiding place and wait for your next victim to come wandering by. Co-created by users iCrushAll and Night Avenger 01, Solution guarantees an intense, claustrophobic experience that will have your heart pounding all the way through the match.
If you've been craving some first-person free-running fun since the days of Mirror's Edge, then you should definitely jump over to the Parkour Evolved map and try to do one of those cool rolls as you land. Created by Oscar B640, there's no room for fussing and fighting in this free floating map, just a death-defying parkour course for you to scramble your way across as quickly as possible. Fortunately, it also comes with plenty of checkpoints should you make the occasional misstep along the way.
As the return of the Premier League got you itching for more football action everywhere you go, well then look no further than Bob is Here's Repul Soccer map, which takes Infinite's Repulsor gadget and uses it to create a fun little football minigame. It might not be the most beautiful version of the beautiful game, all with all the people getting plasma sorted, but it is a fantastic example of the limitless possibilities which Forge mode opens up. And it's also a great option for when you're feeling just a tad too murderous for FIFA.
While the Forge has allowed players to craft all sorts of brand new arenas and game types, it also allows us to bask in the warm memories of past Halo games by recreating some of their most beloved maps. Halo 2's Lockout has remained a firm fan favourite, and user Unique has recreated it in painstaking detail, while a crafty player named The Silence Broken has gone back even further to bring Halo Combat Evolved's Damnation map back from the depths. On top of the nostalgic thrills they provide, these old favourites can play totally differently thanks to the new gear available in Infinite, meaning that old hands will still have plenty of new tricks to learn. And of course, this does apply to old Forge mode favourites too. Precinct was one of Halo 5's coolest creations, and it's been lovingly remade for Halo Infinite by Seeker Mechanico under the new, equally cool name, Curfew.
Naturally, you'll find plenty of familiar locations from other iconic games have been crafted in the Forge too. I don't know if a bunch of folks bouncing around chucking plasma nades at each other was what Andrew Ryan had in mind when he laid out the plans for his underwater utopia, but nevertheless, BioShock's watery world has been recreated in all its damp dystopian glory by a player named Fort.
And that's not the only iconic gaming location that you can take your Spartan on a tour of. Thanks to the tireless work of creator Bullet to the Head 9, the city of Whiterun from Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is now open for business. This stunning recreation includes all the major landmarks like the Hall of the Companions and the Statue of Talos, truly making you feel like you've stepped back into that sprawling open world. Only this time with a plasma rifle and a bunch of grenades. Sure would have been nice to have them back when all those dragons were around.
If you've got Bethesda on the brain, you can also take a trip to the world of one of their other acclaimed RPGs, Fallout 3, thanks to Brian Pfaffer's equally stunning recreation of Megaton City. The post-apocalyptic wasteland's hottest hangout has been rebuilt down to the finest detail, including the undetonated atom bomb slang bang in the middle. Those looking for a slightly less ambitious Forge challenge could always have a go at making a version of Megaton after the bomb has gone off.
If online shooters are your bag, then you're probably also highly familiar with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's Highrise map, so you'll be right at home in Hollywood Forge's intricate recreation of it. Oh, and that's the original Modern Warfare 2, not this year's Modern Warfare 2. It's all very confusing. Questionable naming conventions aside, it turns out those Infinity Ward folks really do know a thing or two about map design, and Highrise makes for a thrilling place to shoot it out with tons of verticality that makes it a great fit for our high-flying Spartan chums.
Fall Guys arrived on Xbox by doffing its cap to the Halo franchise with a hilarious recreation of a famous advert and a whole bunch of Spartan-themed events and cosmetics. Although, now that I mention it, I'm not actually sure Fall Guys can doff their caps with those little arms. Regardless, the Forge has allowed Halo players to return the favour by recreating some of their favourite Fall Guys courses, such as the stunning version of the ever-popular Hex-a-Gone. Try to stay one step ahead of the competition as the floor falls away beneath you into a pool of boiling lava. Not sure creator Unsorted Guy has been totally true to the source material with that last part, but I guess the Forge doesn't provide you with the sea of pink goo. Yet. Perhaps the most incredible thing about Halo Infinite's Forge is that we're only just getting started. So just imagine what players will be cooking up in a few months' time. To keep track of all the biggest and best things happening in Halo and beyond, be sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to hit the comments to tell us about all your favourite Forge creations. Bye!